everybody. We're here for a quick 30-minute stretch. Let me just get you on my TV so I can see who's with me. Hello, hello. Let's see. Okay. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Michelle. So you guys are back with me. Some of you guys are back from this morning after our upper body workout, which we'll probably need this time for. If you can, grab yourself a towel or a yoga strap if you have it. If you have some balance issues, you also might want to have a chair nearby. Okay? Hi, Cindy. But you don't need that chair. I'm just going to have it here so I can show you guys some options in case you need it. Hi, Karen. You're back. Good. I'm glad to have you back. Everyone else who's joining me, welcome. We're doing just a pretty nice deep stretch for your entire body here. So I couldn't find any good music. I was kind of rushing, and so we're going to do this in silence with me talking. Okay, so hi, Karen. The answer is yes if you're ready. I know. Okay, so what we're going to do, hi, Mimi. We are going to just start out kind of moving your body a little bit. So if you guys can just start rolling your wrists just like this. Okay, we're standing first. Hi, Peta. And we'll roll them the other way. Nice, we're gonna go hands first. Don't worry, we won't get to those legs and upper body. Okay, so now push your palms forward toward me so your fingers are up. And then just make little fists, and then open them back up again. Really spread out your fingers, and make a little fist, and don't look at my nails. And then really spread out your fingers. Good, and then I want you to pull your hand back. Kevin's making lunch. So you're pulling your fingers back toward your face. Okay, hold there. And then release that one. And then here again, pulling your fingers with the other hand back toward your face. You're getting a nice stretch there. You're going to feel the forearm. You're going to feel a stretch of the hand. Okay, so now let's do the other hand again. So pulling the fingers back, I want you to take your thumb and just make little circles backwards with it. Make little circles, stretch out those hands. So this morning we were holding dumbbells a lot. Sometimes those hands get tired. And then open your thumb like toward your body. Good. And then switch. So take the other hand, give a little pull. So circle your thumb backwards. Little things that we don't think of doing. Yeah, okay, now then pull your thumb back. Open up your hand like you're really stretching it out. Good. Okay, good. And then just roll out your wrists and shake them. So now let's go in that other direction. So your palm is down and just give a quick little push. This one's not as much. You don't usually feel too much there. Good. Hi, Wendy. And then switch. Trying to get those hands and wrists a little relaxed. Okay, when we're tense, we tend to scrunch up. I got puppies. You should see Lou. He's in a ball on the couch here. Okay, good. And then just shake them out. Okay, so these are going to be for warming up and stretching out your ankles a little bit. If you need a chair, feel free to hold on. So I want you to take your toes and you're going to point. Okay, so you're pointing and then flex and push your heel down. So you point and flex. So put your toes down and then your heels down. And then your toe down, and then your heel down. Then your toe, you can hold the chair or not. Heel, toe, heel, toe, and then keep your heel down. Pull your toes towards your face, and then start to bend forward. Good, and put your hands on your right knee. All right, now right there, take a big breath in. As you exhale, press your foot into the floor, push, and then bring it back up. You get a nice calf stretch. Good. And forward. If you did step with me and back up, you probably feel your calves a little bit. Or if you've done any of my workouts, you probably feel your calves a little. Press. Hi, Linda. And hey, Sheldon. And down. And then one more. Flex it, flex it. And if you want a little more, you can give a little pull. If you can't reach that far, that's okay. Just keep pulling your toes towards your face. There goes Lou. Good. And then roll your back up to come up. All right, and then just gonna roll your ankle around. Roll your ankle around. You can hold on to the chair or not. Roll it the other direction. We're gonna get into some deeper stretches soon, so if you're like, oh, what is this? Calm down. Good. Okay. So now take your toes and push them, the tops of the toes, into the floor. So for any of you guys who run, this is great for stretching out the front of your calf. So you're stretching out your shins there. Hold that right there. We don't usually do this. If you don't have shoes on, you should really feel, I know I am feeling really, really a lot in the front of my shins there. So hold, breathe, and release it. Good, that should feel pretty good. Shake out that leg. All right. So, heel, toe, heel, toe. I need this today too, Cheryl Ann. And heel, and toe, and heel, toe. Good. Heel, stay with your heel there. Flex your toes, flex so your toes are coming toward your face. All right? Now, come down, bring your hands to your left knee. Hold right there. Good. Hi, Stacy. Good. If you want, you can give a little pull. Got my man Kevin. I actually was going to ask him if he wanted to do this with me today. And then I didn't. Sorry, Kev. All right, hold. Oh, and here comes Lewis. Good. Hold. And if you can't grab the toes, that's okay. Hi, Louie. Good. Come back up carefully. All right, now let's roll the ankle. Roll it out. Roll it out. And Charlene, you are welcome. Good. Other direction. Everybody get a little crack in there. Good. Again, you don't have to hold on to the chair if you, or whatever you're holding on to. It just helps a little bit with that balance. Also, if your other leg is tight, right, you don't want to overdo it by standing on it too long. Okay, good. Now, take the toes, press the tops of the toes into the floor so you're stretching out your shins. So right there, hold. Good. Just hold that there. Woo. Louis distracted me. I'm surprised he's not on my mat yet. He will be. Good. That should feel really good. And good. Release, shake it out, shake it out. All right, so let's take those legs out wide and turn your toes out slightly. Hello, Lewis. All right, now take it out nice and wide. And I want you to come down into a lunge over onto your left knee. So hands here, lunge down. Hi, Marcy. Hold. And then again, now this time lift up your right toe. So now you're stretching again in this direction. So stretch. If you guys were with me on, what day was that? I forget what day it was. We did some inner thigh stuff. That was pretty, that was Friday. Might still feel it. Good. And then come up. And let's go to the other side. So over. Good. Hi, Lou. He wants to stretch or he just wants to cuddle. I'm not sure which. Hold. All right, now I want you to take this side to side. So kind of go over and keep your feet down and over. And if you wanted to take it lower, if you're pretty flexible, you can bring your hands to the floor and go down and go down. And so you're moving through the stretch here, right? You're moving through it. Good. And again, you can just go hands to thighs, or you can just go over with your hands on the floor. It's up to you, depending on your flexibility. All right? Just see how that feels. Okay, if you're down, if your hands are on the floor, bring them back up to leg. Good. And then come up to the center. Give me a big breath in. Reach, lengthen, and then fold over. Hang down. Oh, that should feel good. Let your head be heavy. Let your head hang. Let your head hang down there. Good. Let it hang. Now walk your hands over towards your left leg. Hello, Lewis. It's my little buddy. If you haven't watched my videos, Louis makes special appearances. Everybody seems to love him. Hang down and breathe. Try not to hold your breath. Good. Come to the center. Let's go to the other side. And again, if you can't reach your foot, that's okay. Just bend your knees. Hang down as best you can. Maybe you're holding onto the back of your calf. It's up to you. Okay? Breathe. And then bring yourself back to the center. Put your fingertips on the floor and lengthen. So you're looking forward toward me. Lengthen. Push your butt back. Push your thighs toward the wall behind you. Inhale. And then exhale, fold over again. Stay right there. Nose is running. Stay right there. Now inhale, look forward. Exhale, come down. Little Louie, he's taking a nap right here. What are you doing, buddy? Okay, inhale, come forward. And then I want you to walk your hands over to your left, to the left, and then you're going to turn your feet so you're sideways. Okay, so right here, hi Lori, let's bend, hi Lou, and then straighten. And Louie wants to be a center of attention apparently. So now you're going to bend into that front leg, and then you're going to straighten it back up and flex your left toes. So bend and straighten and bend, whew, and straighten. Okay, so from here, come to your bend again. Come to your bend. Drop your back knee. Can I move you, Lou? Uncurl your back toes. All right, so hang out here for a second. I'm going to put Louie on the couch. Stay right there. Hi, buddy. If you haven't seen him, there he is. Isn't he the cutest? All right, so you're there. Make sure I know where I am. Where am I? Hi, Stacy. Okay, so you're right here, right? So you're in this position. Now, what I want you to do is come up and make sure this knee is above the ankle. You're going to reach your arms up. Reach up and keep pushing down through the front right side. So right here, push, push. Slight arch of the back if you can, if that feels okay. Good. And then bring the arms forward. Now from here, you're going to straighten it back. I know you love this one. Breathe. Now wiggle the toes of your left foot. Just wiggle those toes a little bit. Get some movement. And then flex the toes towards your face. Breathe. And exhale. Good. Do it again. Inhale. Isn't he the cutest, Cheryl? Exhale. Good. Okay, come forward. Curl the toes under. And then lift the back knee. From there, you're going to put your right hand on the floor. And then take your left hand. Let me show you this. Take your left hand and press it into the outside of your knee. And then turn your body. So you're turning your chest. So I want you to imagine that you're opening up there. Okay, so you're opening. And if you need more, you can come here. Keep pressing down through those hips. Hold. We didn't switch sides. I just turned so you could see better. Hold. Good. Breathe. Now right there, drop your right knee. Uncurl your back toes. Oh, okay, if that's what you have, stay there. If you can, you're going to reach your left arm back. Bend your right knee and grab your foot. And if you're like, Chris, I don't think so. You don't have to. Just bend the back knee. Okay, if you're here, you can just bend the back knee. Okay, if you get a cramp in your hamstrings, let it go. Take a breath. That should be pretty good for those hamstrings. Hold. Again, don't hold your breath. Keep pulling that left knee in towards your chest. Oh, good. Breathe. And then release that leg. Come back to the center. Curl your toes under and straighten your back leg. Now we're going to go back to the center, and hang down for a second. Whew. Hang down. Good. Inhale, lengthen up, and then start to walk your hands over to the right. So we're on the other side now. So here, whoo, stay there. And then straighten. So we bend, and then straighten as best you can. Bend, and you're pressing down, and then straighten. One more time. Bend, straighten. All right, bend it forward, bring your knee down, uncurl your back toes and hold. Breathe right there. And keep pressing forward and down. So you're like a diagonal down toward. Imagine that you're trying to press the pelvic bone toward next to your right heel. All right, now lift up. If you can go that slight back bend. If you don't have it, that's okay. You're just right here. But you keep pressing down because we're stretching out that hip flexor. Breathe, yes. You know it sounds like I'm holding my breath. Stay there. And take your hands down. We're gonna come back into it and hold this here. So we have this stretch. Wiggle your right toes. Wiggle the toes. Wiggle them out. That should feel good. And then flex your toes towards your face. Hold right there. Try to keep some length in your back. Try not to be rounded here. Lengthen it out. You're going to feel more in the hamstrings if you get that straight back there. Good. Oh, we need this, don't we? Good. All right, so you're going to come forward. Curl your back toes under. And hold that right there. Hold. Okay, so again, the left hand now is going to come onto the floor. You're going to take your right hand and push it into your right outside of the knee so you can take that twist with your upper body. So you're twisting, okay? Whew. If you have it in you, you reach up. And what it should feel like is that your chest is facing the wall. Whatever wall you're facing, that your chest is open to that wall. You're not here. So the twist does come from your upper body. Now drop your back knee, uncurl your toes. You should feel that a little more. If that's enough, stay there. If you need more, your right hand comes back, you bend the knee. Oh, it's a little tighter on this side. One side's usually a little tighter than the other. Hold. And try not to hold your breath. Good. Keep squeezing your right knee in towards your chest. And then release carefully. Bring it back around, straighten, and then bring it back to the center and hang down. Oh, yes. That should feel good. Okay, so lift yourself up. Now this time you're going to go over to your right. Hi, Ken. And you're going to step back with your left foot, drop to your knees, and stretch back to a little child's pose. Stay right there. Stay right there. Hold. Stay in that child's pose. Heather, you can always do this later, okay? You can always do this later. You don't have to do it now. Oh, stay here. Oh, sitting in a Charlie horse, I'm sorry. Ah, good. All right, so from here, let's come to hands and knees. Round your back. Look at the belly button. Round it, keep pressing into your hands. And then take an arch. And then round it back up. Pull the belly button into the spine, chin to the chest, and then arch up. Oh, that should feel good. Do it again. Squeeze. Release. Good. Loosen up in that back. Up. Release. Good. Again. Up. Release. One more time, up. And now keeping your back round, put your heels, your backside on your heels, and then straighten your arms and straighten your back. So drop your head down if you can. And what I want you to do is look at your hands and then take your right hand out on a diagonal, and then go ahead and put your left hand on top of it. And then push your left side of your body over to the left so that you're stretching out the left lats, which we worked today, and the left side of your body. When you breathe, take a nice big breath so you feel the ribs expanding as your lungs fill with air. And then we go to the other side. Good. Stay here. Big stretch. Pressing the body, the hips over toward the right. Just a little press. Good. And then let's come back to the center and come back up to the knees. Ah, good. Bring your hands in front of you a little bit And you're gonna come forward into an up dog. Okay, so you don't have to have don't have your knees off the floor yet. Just have don't have your knees off the floor at all. Okay, right here, hold. If this is too much for you, you could just be in like a little bit of a cobra down here. All right, but you are opening up the front of your chest. Okay, now bring it down. Take your legs a little bit wider. Lift yourself up again. And then bend your knees. And you're going to rock your feet side to side. So slowly. Slowly. Rocking the feet side to side. And you might just be a little bit. You might not move all over the place. Oh, my buddy Anna's back. How cute is she? I let them stay in here for these stretches. You saw what happened when they stayed in here for step the other day. That was something. Oh, and nice, good. So from here, let's counter it. Feet, knees wide, feet together, and then see if you can drop your chest between your thighs or your between your knees, or drop your chest to the floor. So you can get your chin to the floor. Stay there. Very nice. Okay. We're going to come all the way down to your belly. All the way down. Right? So from here, you're going to have your left hand in front of you. So it's a bent arm. So it's like your forearm is right here. You'd be able to put your head on it. Left arm in front. Uncurl the toes, bend your right knee. If that's enough, good, just stay there, but keep pressing your pelvis into the floor. If you can, reach back and grab your ankle or your foot, and then relax your head down onto your forearm, and breathe. Now keep pressing down into the floor with your pelvis. Good. If you wanted a little more stretch through the chest, you can reach back and grab onto the inside of your foot, but if that's not good for your shoulder, don't do it, okay? So do what feels good there. We're stretching out your quadriceps and your hip flexors. Good. And really important that your hips aren't lifted up here. If your hips are lifted up, see if you can press them down. Wonderful. And release. And then bring your right hand in front of you. Reach your left leg back. Hi, Mom. My mom's been joining me a lot today. I love it. Good. Hold it here. Just try to press the pelvis into the floor. Relax the front of your thigh. Okay, you're going to feel that, right? And if you feel a little bit more, if you need that little more in your shoulder, you can reach around and grab the inside of the foot. But again, that's optional. You don't have to. Whatever feels better for you. And sometimes this is not necessarily about if you can bend that leg enough, it's if you can reach that arm back, right? So that's something that it needs work with posture a lot of times, being able to open up the front of the body. All right, release that down. Okay, so listen, I'm going to do some of my favorite stretches here. This is where you're going to need either a towel or a yoga strap. So if you have one of those with you, that's super helpful. If you're pretty tight, you probably want a bigger towel. All right, so you're going to take your towel, you're going to come down, and some of you guys might have to kind of flop it up there, all right? But you're going to put it on your right foot, okay? And extend your left leg down to the floor. Now, when I was doing a lot of running, these 3 stretches were like the best thing for me. So you're going to open up some hips and stuff here. So right now, even though you have that towel in your hand, you don't want to be like up like this. Try to like give a pull, but don't scrunch in your shoulders. So hold right here. I know a lot of you guys have been going out for walks. That is still pounding the pavement a little bit. Flex your foot. Hold. All right. Now what I want you to do is take a big breath in. And as you exhale, pull on the towel, but pretend you're trying to push your leg away from it. So like as if you're going to bring your leg down. Okay, so don't keep the towel up there, and like press down. Press, and then release. So we're going to try that again. Inhale. As you exhale, try to bring your leg away, but kind of pull on it so you don't give any leeway there. Good. And then relax. You might find that you get a little more out of it. Inhale. Exhale. Try to bring that leg away, and then release. Okay. So you have the towel on your right foot. I want you to grab the towel, both ends of it, with your left hand, and then bring your right arm out to the side. Try to keep your left leg in contact with the floor, and you're going to come over and across your body. All right, just cross it over. Oh, yes. So you probably feel this stretch all the way from your hip to your Achilles, maybe even in your foot a little bit. So you're crossing it over your body. Hi, Dan. Breathe. I think I needed this one all weekend. And breathe. Don't let it flop onto the floor. If you can, pull it in towards you a little bit. Relax your head. You're still looking straight up, and your right arm is in contact with the floor. Oh, good. Now inhale, bring it back up. And we're going to do the opposite of that. So grab with the right hand and bring your left arm out, and then open up your leg to the right. Now press your left leg into the floor. And see, you can flex your foot. So you might feel a little hip flexor stretch on the other side. Really opening up the inside of those hips there. Hold, open it. Breathe. I know this isn't like crazy workout stuff, but this is something that our bodies do need, especially when we're in this kind of situation. I'm acting like I've been in this situation before. We all have been. We all have been for how many weeks, right? But you know you need this, the time to slow down. Good. Okay, now bring it back up. Oh, yeah. Good. And then release it. Now, when you come here, put your feet on the floor. You're going to feel the difference. You're going to get some blood flow back into that leg, and then just rock your hips side to side before we do the other side. Okay? All right. So now, get that towel or strap or whatever you have over your left leg. Extend your right down and hold. So try not to scrunch up. Press your right leg into the floor. We definitely need this. So if you can remember, share if you can, right guys? I want to make sure we are sharing what we're doing, because these things do, you know, they help. They help to give us something to do, right? Even though it's like you're not doing anything. Yes, we are. You're relaxing your body. And in turn, that does help to relax your mind. All right, so here we go. Grab the strap or the towel with just your right hand, with your right hand. Bring your left arm out to the side, and then we're going to cross. Oh, yeah. Stay there. Oh, Maureen, that's great. You know, was that, I'm guessing that was for what, your hip or your back? She said these were part of her physical therapy exercises. Yeah, this is like amazing. You feel so good. When I used to do these stretches probably, I would say almost every day, especially when I was teaching like 17, 20 classes a week. That was ridiculous. Whew. Hold. And hold, breathe. Good. And then we'll bring it back up to the center. A little pull if you can. Grab it with your left hand. Bring your right arm out to the side. And bursitis in your knees. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, this is like, it actually does help to create circulation through your hips and down to your lower body. And that's really important because, you know, Cindy, you said you had the Charlie horse, right? We really want to make sure that we are getting circulation to the body. And when things are kind of tight in the hips, sometimes that makes it hard for blood to get down to where it needs to go. Also, if you feel like, a lot of times if you're really tight in your hamstrings, it's because they're weaker. Just how like if you have bad posture, you tend to feel it in your back, in your upper back and your lower back, although the chest is tight. So you need to work the back a little bit. Hold this, breathe. And bring it back up. Ah, yes, okay. Release that down. Whew. And then rock side to side there. Rock side to side. Okay. All right, so from there, as best you can, roll to one side, bring yourself up to seated. All right. Should have felt pretty good and cross your ankles. This right now feels even better than it did before. Okay, to sit seated like this. If you can't sit like this, feel free to sit on a chair. Okay, I know we're just going to do a couple neck stretches and then I'll let you go. Okay. Drop your head to one side. I want you to do just a little bit of movement through the neck here. So from here, you're going to just roll it, try to relax your shoulders, roll it slowly to the other side. And if you feel any places, you're going to roll it back. If you feel any places where you're like, ooh, then just hang out in that spot for a second. Okay, I feel lots of little places like that. Good. I know some of you guys last week did the stretch with me where we put your feet up on the chair, right? And you kind of just hung out there. Okay, I want you to hold it to one side now. Hold it to one side. And then give a little pull. If that felt good, do that. Do that at the end of this today. Good. Now lift your head up carefully, carefully, carefully. Drop your head to the other side. And if it feels okay, go ahead and give a little pull. Breathe. Good. Carefully bring it up. All right, you're going to do one last stretch here. As best you can, grab your hands behind your back. So you're going to go here. Okay, right there. If that's all you have, stay there. If you can't even do that, just walk your hands back as far as you can and press your chest toward me. Okay? Now, with your hands there, I want you to come forward as best you can. All right, lift and then come forward, dropping your head toward the floor and breathing. Take that deep breath in and out. Good. Inhale yourself back up. Carefully. Give me a couple rolls of those shoulders. I know, Ma. Other side. You just do what you can. Whichever hand you can get forward. Hi, Barbara. All right, guys, listen. Shake out your hands. Okay? Take your hands back and then just rock your knees side to side. I really hope this stretch helped you just a little bit. Wednesday we have a yoga flow. It's going to be a little more intense of yoga rather than just a stretch. So if you feel like you can join me for that. Tomorrow morning we have HIIT at 9 o'clock. So if you guys can join me for that, that would be great too. Everyone, I'm so thankful that all of you joined me for this. Thank you so, so much. Have a great day. Mwah. Thank you.